Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the fascinating world of coin collecting. Today, we're diving into the realm of Steel 1 cent and Lincoln 1 cent coins to uncover the top 10 most valuable pieces in today's collector market. First up, the US Abraham Steel+Wheat 1 cent from 1943. This coin is not your typical wheat penny. It's made of steel due to the shortage of copper during World War II. What makes this coin even more intriguing is its missing mint mark, a rare variation that adds to its value. Join me as we delve into the history, value, and mintage numbers of this unique piece. The year 1943 was a crucial period in American history, marked by the United States' involvement in World War II. Copper, a vital metal used in coin production, was in high demand for the war effort. To conserve copper, the US Mint decided to mint pennies using steel, coated with zinc to prevent rusting. This resulted in the creation of the US Abraham Steel+Wheat 1 cent. Now, let's talk about the mint mark. Typically, mint marks indicate where a coin was minted. However, some 1943 steel pennies were mistakenly struck without a mint mark, making them a rare find among collectors. The absence of a mint mark on this coin adds to its scarcity and value. So, how much is a US Abraham Steel+Wheat 1 cent 1943 without a mint mark worth today? Well, it depends on the coin's condition. In dirty or circulated condition, this coin can still fetch a decent amount due to its rarity. On average, a 1943 steel penny without a mint mark in dirty condition can be valued at around $700,500 in today's collector market. Compared to its counterparts with mint marks, the value of a no mint mark 1943 steel penny can be significantly higher. This is because of its scarcity and the unique story behind its production. As with any coin, the exact value can vary based on the coin's condition and the current market demand. The mintage numbers for the 1943 Steel+Wheat penny are significant, with approximately 684,628,670 coins minted in Philadelphia and much smaller mintages from Denver and San Francisco. These coins are relatively common compared to other coins of the era. In conclusion, the US Abraham Steel+Wheat 1 cent 1943 without a mint mark is a fascinating piece of American history and numismatic rarity. Its unique composition, historical significance, and scarcity make it a prized possession for any coin collector. Next up, the world of 1 cent coins, with a focus on the 1935 US Abraham Lincoln wheat penny. We'll explore its history, its value in today's collector market, and its mintage numbers. Let's get started. The 1935 US Abraham Lincoln wheat penny, without a mint mark, is a piece of history that's highly sought after by collectors. These pennies were minted during a time when the Great Depression was still affecting the United States. Despite the economic challenges, the US Mint continued to produce coins, including the Lincoln Wheat Penny series. Now, let's talk about the value of the 1935 Lincoln Wheat Penny in fine condition in today's collector market. A 1935 US Abraham Lincoln wheat penny in fine condition can fetch a value of around $100,700 depending on its specific condition and the current demand. While this may not seem like much, it's important to remember that the value of a coin is not just in its monetary worth, but also in the history and story it carries. The mintage numbers for the 1935 US Abraham Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark are quite high compared to some other years in the series. In 1935, the Philadelphia Mint produced over 300 million of these pennies. This high mintage number means that the 1935 penny is relatively common compared to other years, but it's still a valuable piece of history for collectors. In conclusion, the 1935 US Abraham Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark is a fascinating coin with a rich history. While its value in today's collector market may not be high, its historical significance and the story it tells about the Great Depression era make it a valuable addition to any coin collection. If you're lucky enough to have one of these pennies in fine condition, it's certainly worth holding onto as a piece of American history. Next up, the US Abraham Lincoln Wheat 1 cent 1945 coin. This coin is a fascinating piece of history and will explore its value in today's collector market as well as its mintage numbers. The US Abraham Lincoln Wheat 1 cent coin was first minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The coin features a portrait of Lincoln on the obverse and 2 wheat ears on the reverse, which is why it's commonly referred to as the wheat cent. Now, let's talk about the value of the US Abraham Lincoln Wheat 1 cent 1945 coin in today's collector market. In fine condition, without a mint mark, this coin is valued at around $200,600. However, the value can vary based on the coin's condition and any unique characteristics it may have. As for the mintage numbers, the US Abraham Lincoln Wheat 1 cent 1945 coin was produced in large quantities. The Philadelphia Mint, which did not use mint marks at the time, produced over 1.04 billion of these coins. This large mintage means that while the coin is common, it's still a piece of history that many collectors cherish. In conclusion, the US Abraham Lincoln Wheat 1 cent 1945 coin is a common yet iconic piece of American history. Its value in today's collector market is relatively low, but its historical significance makes it a popular choice among collectors. If you have one of these coins in your collection, it's a valuable piece of history that's worth preserving. Next up, explore a coin that holds a special place in American history and collectors' hearts: the 1939 Abraham Lincoln Wheat Cent with an S mint mark. The Abraham Lincoln Wheat Cent was first minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it featured a portrait of Lincoln on the obverse and 2 wheat stalks on the reverse, hence its name. The coin quickly became a favorite among collectors due to its historical significance and timeless design. 1939 was a significant year for the Lincoln Cent series. It marked the first year the mint added the designer's initials, VDB, to the coin's reverse, following their removal in 1909 due to public outcry. Additionally, 1939 was the last year the wheat design was used on the reverse, making it a pivotal moment in the series' history. The S mint mark indicates that the coin was minted at the San Francisco Mint. Coins minted at the San Francisco Mint are typically sought after by collectors due to their lower mintages compared to other mints, such as Philadelphia or Denver. In fine condition, the 1939 Abraham Lincoln Wheat Cent with an S mint mark holds significant value in today's collector market. While exact values can vary based on factors such as condition and rarity, a coin in this condition can fetch anywhere from $146,000 or more at auction or through private sales. The mintage numbers for the 1939 Abraham Lincoln Wheat Cent with an S mint mark are relatively low compared to other years and mint marks. While exact figures can vary, approximately 139,760,000 coins were minted, making it a relatively scarce find compared to other Lincoln cents. In conclusion, the 1939 Abraham Lincoln Wheat Cent with an S mint mark is a prized possession for any coin collector. Its historical significance, coupled with its scarcity and value, makes it a true numismatic gem. If you're fortunate enough to have one in your collection, consider yourself lucky, as you hold a piece of history in your hands. Next up, value and history of a specific coin: the US Abraham Lincoln Wheat 1 cent 1936 with a D mint mark in fine condition. Let's dive in. The 1936 D mint mark Lincoln Wheat Cent is a highly sought-after coin among collectors. Minted in Denver, Colorado, this coin features the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the wheat ears design on the reverse. The year 1936 was significant for the United States. It was a time of recovery from the Great Depression, and the country was on the brink of significant changes. The US Mint produced millions of these coins, but finding one in fine condition, like the one we have here, is quite a rarity. The term fine in coin grading signifies that the coin has moderate to considerable wear but still retains its basic design details. Despite this wear, the 1936 D Lincoln Wheat Cent is valued by collectors for its historical significance and scarcity in fine condition. In today's collector market, the value of a 1936 D Lincoln Wheat Cent in fine condition can range from $200,000 to $350, depending on the specific condition and the current market demand. The mintage numbers for this coin are approximately 109,580,000, making it a relatively common coin compared to some others in the series. In conclusion, the US Abraham Lincoln Wheat 1 cent 1936 with a D mint mark in fine condition is a coin that holds both historical and collector value. If you're lucky enough to own one of these coins, take good care of it, as it's a piece of history worth preserving. Next up, explore the value of a specific coin, the U.S. Abraham Lincoln Wheat 1 cent 1945 with D mint mark. This particular coin is not only a piece of American history, but also a collector's item that holds value beyond its face value. The U.S. Abraham Lincoln Wheat 1 cent 1945 with D mint mark holds a special place in American numismatic history. This coin was minted during a crucial period in world history, towards the end of World War II. The year 1945 marked the conclusion of the war, a time of great change and transition for the United States and the world at large. The U.S. Abraham Lincoln Wheat 1 cent features a portrait of the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln, on the obverse side. The reverse side showcases two wheat stalks framing the words 1 cent and the mint mark D indicating that it was minted in Denver, Colorado. However, this particular coin has suffered from color shade damage, affecting its overall appearance and possibly its value. Determining the value of a coin in color shade damage condition can be challenging, as it depends on the extent of the damage and the overall appeal of the coin to collectors. However, despite its condition, the U.S. Abraham Lincoln Wheat 1 cent 1945 with D mint mark still holds value in today's collector market. The mintage numbers for the U.S. Abraham Lincoln Wheat 1 cent 1945 with D mint mark are essential in understanding its rarity and value. However, precise mintage numbers for coins in color shade damage condition can be difficult to ascertain. It's important to note that coins with lower mintage numbers are generally more valuable to collectors. In conclusion, the U.S. Abraham Lincoln Wheat 1 cent 1945 with D mint mark, despite its color shade damage condition, is a coin that carries historical significance and value in today's collector market. Its value may vary based on factors such as the extent of the damage, overall appeal, and mintage numbers. As with any collectible, it's essential to consult with a professional coin appraiser to determine its precise value. Next up, value of a classic piece of American coinage, the 1944 Lincoln Wheat cent with the Denver mint mark in fine condition. If you enjoy learning about coin collecting and the fascinating stories behind these small pieces of history, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more content. Let's start with a bit of history. The Lincoln Wheat cent, also known as the wheat penny, was minted from 1909 to 1958. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin features the profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and two stalks of wheat on the reverse, symbolizing prosperity. The 1944 wheat cent holds a special place in numismatic history. This coin was struck during the final years of World War II, a period that saw significant changes in coin production. Due to the war effort, copper was needed for military purposes, leading to the production of steel cents in 1943. However, in 1944, the mint returned to using copper, sourced primarily from recycled shell casings. Now, let's talk about the mintage numbers. The 1944 D Lincoln Wheat cent was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the three mints striking these coins that year alongside Philadelphia and San Francisco. In 1944, the Denver Mint struck approximately 430,578,000 wheat cents. This high mintage number makes the 1944 D wheat cent relatively common, especially compared to other coins from the era. For this video, we're focusing on the 1944 D wheat cent in fine condition. When grading coins, fine condition means the coin has moderate wear. The major details are still visible, but you can see significant wear on Lincoln's cheek and jawline, as well as on the wheat stalks on the reverse. Despite this wear, the date, mint mark, and other key details remain readable. Let's get to the part you've all been waiting for: the coin's value in today's collector market. As of 2024, a 1944 D Lincoln Wheat cent in fine condition is valued at approximately $80,000. This value can vary slightly depending on the coin's exact condition and market demand. While this may not seem like a high value, it's important to remember that the 1944 D wheat cent is a common coin with a high mintage number. However, this coin still holds significant historical value and is a great addition to any collection, especially for those interested in World War II-era numismatics. It's also worth noting that some rare varieties and errors can significantly increase the value of a 1944 D wheat cent. For example, look out for the famous D over S mint mark error, where a Denver mint mark was struck over a San Francisco mint mark. Coins with this era can be worth considerably more, even in lower grades. In conclusion, the 1944 Lincoln wheat cent in fine condition may not be the most valuable coin in terms of monetary worth, but it offers a rich slice of history and is an essential piece for any serious collector. Its story, tied to the broader narrative of World War II and the American home front, makes it a fascinating coin to own and study. Next up today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1952 wheat 1-cent coin. This iconic piece of American history is not only a cherished collector's item, but also holds significant value in today's market. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this is one coin you'll want to know more about. The 1952 wheat penny was minted during a time when America was booming post-World War II. With Dwight D. Eisenhower on the brink of becoming president, the country was in the midst of an economic upswing. This penny, struck at the Denver Mint, carries the D Mint mark, indicating its place of origin. The Denver Mint produced a substantial number of these pennies. In fact, the total mintage for the 1952 wheat penny was a whopping 746,130,000 coins. That's nearly 3/4 billion pennies. Now, let's take a closer look at the design. The obverse features the familiar profile of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. This design first appeared in 1909 to celebrate Lincoln's 100th birthday and has been a staple of American coinage ever since. On the reverse, we have the classic wheat ears design, symbolizing America's agricultural heritage. This design was used from 1909 until 1958, when it was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial design. So what does fine condition mean for this coin? A coin in fine condition has moderate wear. You can still see the major details clearly, but there will be some smoothness on the highest points, such as Lincoln's cheek and jawline, as well as the wheat stalks on the reverse. As you can see here, this 1952 wheat penny has visible details but shows signs of circulation. This is typical for a coin in fine condition, and it's important for determining its value. Now, let's talk about value. The 1952 wheat penny in fine condition is a common find for many collectors. Because of its high mintage, it's not considered rare, but it still holds value, especially for those looking to complete a wheat penny collection. As of today's market, a 1952 wheat penny in fine condition typically sells for around $34,000, while it may not seem like a fortune. It's a great coin for new collectors to start with due to its affordability and historical significance. While the standard 1952 wheat penny isn't rare, there are some era coins from this year that can be worth significantly more. Keep an eye out for any unusual features like doubled dies or repunched mint marks, as these can increase a coin's value dramatically. Era coins can fetch prices ranging from a few dollars to several hundred, depending on the type and rarity of the era. Always examine your coins closely or get them appraised if you suspect you have an era coin. In conclusion, the 1952 wheat penny is a wonderful piece of numismatic history that's accessible to collectors of all levels. Its high mintage makes it an affordable addition to any collection, while its historical context adds a rich layer of significance. Next up, exploring a classic piece from the mid-20th century, the U.S. Abraham Lincoln wheat 1 cent from 1952, without a mint mark, in fine condition. Let's dive into its history, mintage numbers, and current market value. The Lincoln wheat cent, also known as the Wheatie, is a beloved coin among collectors. It was minted from 1909 to 1958 and is known for its distinctive reverse design featuring 2 wheat ears. The obverse showcases the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. The 1952 Lincoln wheat cent without a mint mark indicates that it was minted in Philadelphia, as coins from the Philadelphia Mint typically don't carry a mint mark. Now, let's talk about the mintage numbers for this particular year. In 1952, the Philadelphia Mint produced a staggering 186,775,000 Lincoln wheat cents. That's quite a high number, reflecting the widespread use and circulation of these pennies in daily transactions. Despite this large mintage, finding a 1952 Lincoln wheat cent in fine condition can still be a rewarding challenge for collectors. So, what does fine condition mean in numismatics? In coin grading, Fine condition typically refers to a coin that has moderate to considerable wear. While many details may be worn down, major design elements are still visible. For the 1952 Lincoln wheat cent, this means Lincoln's portrait is worn but distinct, and the wheat ears on the reverse are visible but without sharp lines. Now, let's get to the part you've all been waiting for: the current market value of the 1952 Lincoln wheat cent in fine condition. As of today, in the collector's market, a 1952 wheat cent without a mint mark in fine condition typically ranges in value from around $43,000. While this may seem modest, remember that the real value in coin collecting often lies in the historical significance and personal enjoyment rather than just monetary worth. Collectors cherish these coins for their historical context and the stories they tell. The 1952 Lincoln wheat cent comes from an era post-World War II, a time when the United States was experiencing significant economic growth and social change. Coins from this period are tangible pieces of history, reflecting the everyday life of Americans in the early 1950s. To wrap up, the 1952 Lincoln wheat cent without a mint mark in fine condition is a charming addition to any collection. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin offers a glimpse into mid-20th century America and the legacy of President Abraham Lincoln. Next up, closer look at the U.S. Abraham Lincoln wheat 1 cent from 1948. This particular coin is without a mint mark and is in dirty condition, but don't let its appearance fool you. It could still be a valuable addition to your collection. The 1948 U.S. Abraham Lincoln wheat 1 cent is a piece of American numismatic history. Minted during a time of post-war recovery and economic growth, this coin carries with it a sense of the era in which it was produced. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll find 2 wheat ears framing the words 1 cent and the phrase e pluribus unum, which means out of many, one. This design was used on the penny from 1909 to 1958, making it a familiar and iconic image for collectors. Flipping the coin over, the obverse side features a profile of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. This design, created by Victor David Brenner, has been used on the penny since 1909, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. Now, let's address the condition of this particular coin. It's important to note that while this coin may be in dirty condition, it still holds value to collectors. The level of wear and dirt can actually add character to the coin, reflecting its journey through time. As for the mintage numbers, there were approximately 758,151,000 of these coins produced in 1948. While this may seem like a large number, factors such as age, condition, and rarity can all impact the value of a coin in the collector's market. In today's collector market, the value of a 1948 U.S. Abraham Lincoln wheat 1 cent without a mint mark and in dirty condition can vary. However, on average, you can expect it to be valued at around $100,000, depending on the specific condition of the coin and current market demand.